Okay, so last time we were talking about attention. So after attention comes what? So if one is paying attention to a higher being, and a divine being, a higher and divine is one is paying attention, one will come to know the qualities of the higher and divine. Some qualities one will come to know, no matter how daft one is, how dumb one is, one will come to know something, some qualities. By paying attention on higher and divine, one will come to know some quality of higher and divine. And now, speaking out that quality is called praise. So from attention comes praise. Okay. Now, like if somebody pays attention to higher and divine, and after that they don't speak anything, they don't say anything, they have nothing to say about it, they're just all quiet, then that is unnatural. Again, so last time we established that paying attention on a more interesting, which is higher and divine, is a natural thing. Now, after paying attention, praising is the natural thing. If any being does not do that, then they are being unnatural again. Okay. So, from attention comes praise. A to P. It's A to P. Yeah. So, the thing is that the word pray, which is, everybody knows the word pray now, like prayer, is a short form of the word praise. But in that shortening of it, it changes the meaning completely. In praising, you are actually saying good qualities of the divine. Okay, this higher and divine has these good qualities, and you're praising them, you are speaking those out, or you are commenting, or you are speaking everything, you're doing those things. But in praying, you're not doing any such thing. You are just asking something for yourself. Like, oh, higher and divine, give me this, or give me that, give me this, give me that. So pray is a totally different thing from praise. Even though pray is just a short form of praise. The word praise became pray in short. But the word pray has totally different connotations. So people are, when they're praying, they're always praying for themselves. Oh, get me out of the situation, get me, do this for me, do that for me, or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. But that will never work, because the real thing is praising. So when you're praising higher and divine, things will automatically work. You won't have to ask for anything. So that's how it works. Like, one is supposed to praise, one is not supposed to just pray, which is just basically asking things for oneself. One is supposed to praise. That's the natural thing. So when you follow that natural order, you are following the multiversal laws. Okay? That's the natural order of things. Like if somebody is finding that something has better qualities or something has good qualities, but it's not saying it, and it's keeping it inside, that means there's something wrong here. Okay, something is wrong. Like, something is amiss. Something is funny. Like they have some strange calculation, or they have some strange mental or emotional state where they are not able to speak that out, and that's unnatural. Whatever that is unnatural. So one will have to overcome that and be natural and be praising, like Jim saying. If one doesn't praise after paying attention, then one is in the same soup as other people who didn't even pay attention. Because they did something unnatural.
Yeah.
Now you did something natural and now are doing something unnatural. So the final result will be the same. Like so praising is the next step after attention. And if a being doesn't do that, or does that once or twice, but does not keep on doing that, because the reality of higher and divine is never going to change. That is going to be that. So if you are putting attention on it and acknowledging it, attention is the same as acknowledgement. You're acknowledging it, then after that you will have to keep on praising too. It's not like you do one and then you stop doing, or you do two and then you stop doing, or you do three, you stop doing, because once you start praising, you will come to know more about higher and divine, so then you'll have more to praise. So it's a cycle which builds up on itself, but one will have to do that. If one just keeps quiet and doesn't say anything and doesn't that thing, especially from the mouth, and one doesn't speak the praise out from one's mouth, then one can't reap the benefits of the naturality, and a lot of people will not speak the praise because they think that what they're concerned about the image in this world. Okay, so you can have any kind of reasons, and if you can't be public with your praise, then that's not praise anyways. Like if you have to hide, you'd say, then if you can't be like open and clear and public about it, then it's not even considered a praise. It's highly unnatural. Yeah. So the whole thing is that if you are not being able to do that, then you will not be following the multiversal law, like you'll say, and then you will be in trouble, basically. So that's the main thing. Like, so when you praise, like, you have to be open and clear in your praise, like you'll say. Yeah. So, and that's when it's considered a praise by higher and divine and by the multiverse. So, and it's just like erratic, like sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't. Then that doesn't work either, because that is a natural, like, higher and divine has not changed. It still has the same quality, and the qualities are there, like Jim saying. Then if you're doing it once and then you're not doing it again, like, then something crazy is going on, like something not natural, not right is going on. Jim saying that's why continuity is a word, like it has to be continuous. Like, just like attention is continuous, acknowledgement is continuous, the praise has to be continuous. Without continuity, it is not even praise. Okay, you're acknowledging the reality of higher and divine. Like, the higher and divine has those qualities, is the reality.
Yeah, that's reality.
Okay, higher and divine has those superior qualities, that is reality. So when you're acknowledging that reality, that is praise. So
that is praise, and that doesn't.
So it is always realistic. It's based on reality only. It's one act on what actually is. You praise what actually is. Yeah, it's not a figment of the imagination. Like it is something which higher and divine is there. It's really there, and it's doing something, and it's showing you things and everything. It's all realistic. It's in the reality.
That makes sense why it's not forced.
Forced. It's something right in front of you. It's just there, like James said.
Yes.
Like it's just there, right in front of one, like James said. It's actions, it's deeds, it's being, it's beingness. It's realities right in front of you. Like there is. Either one can again first put attention on it, which is acknowledging it, or one can choose to not put attention on it or acknowledge it. And after putting attention on it, one can choose to praise it, or one can choose not to praise it.
Yeah, it's a decision.
So at all those times you will be breaking the multiversal laws if you don't go with the natural process, which is attention, acknowledging, praise. Like praise, yeah. Attention is acknowledgement anyways, and then praise follows. Like, and if the praise is not following and it's not continuous, then you are being unnatural again, and you are breaking the multiversal law, basically. So that's how it goes. It's very simple. It's nothing very complicated about it. Okay. Yeah. Like multiversal laws are very simple. They're not complicated. What people do prayer, like the praying, like God, divine, higher, give me this, give me that. That is their prayer. Like, that is called praying. Then they are falling prey to their own madness. Like, that's prey, prey, like falling prey. That's not any real prayer, because real prayer is praise. Real prayer is praise of higher and divine. Not just asking things for yourself. You don't get things by asking for them. You get things by following the multiversal law, by praising higher and divine. Okay. So that's a big difference, which people have to understand.
That's so cool.
praise flowing like the waterfall flows. Keep the mouth moving like the waterfall flows. Keep the mouth moving like the water goes. Keep the praise flowing like the waterfall flows. Keep the praise flowing like the waterfall flows. Keep the mouth moving like the water goes. Keep the mouth moving like the water goes. Keep the praise flowing like the waterfall flows. Praise flowing like the waterfall flows. Keep the praise flowing like the waterfall flows. If you want out of Hades, if you want to get out of Hades, you need to be on the river of praise, river of praise, not the river of Styx, the river of praise, not the river Styx, the river of praise, the river of praise, the river of praise. Keep the praise flowing like the waterfall flows. Keep the praise flowing like the waterfall flows. It just goes and goes. It just goes and 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 goes. Keep the praise flowing like the waterfall flows. Keep the praise flowing like the waterfall flows. Just goes and goes.